Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tin Man's Corner Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. And today, as you guys recall, I did a two-part video series on my physical media collection. And I said towards the end, if you would like to see my mom and dad's collection, they don't have as much as I do, then I would go ahead and film it for you guys. Well, today is that day. As you can see, I got some that are just neatly stacked right here on the bed for me, and the rest are in these plastic containers. I'm going to start off with the DVDs that are loose and not in these carrying bags, and then once I get done, Mom's going to help me move them out of the way. You probably might have seen this movie in one of my movie hauls because this was in my collection, is John Travolta's Saturday Night Fever. Good movie, highly recommended. And then one that Mom picked up was John Travolta's Urban Cowboy. She really loves this movie. And this one is not even, I would say, a movie. It's more like a documentary called He Touched Me, the gospel music of Elvis Presley. And I believe this one was in one of my movie hauls as well, but she wanted it because she likes these two movies. It's the double feature with The Fugitive and U.S. Marshals. This one is one of my dad's favorites to watch all the time, is The Day After Tomorrow. It's a good movie. I just hate to imagine Earth climate changing so bad to where the northern states will freeze up like it did. Here's a movie I haven't watched yet. My folks is Gremlins. People keep saying this is more considered like a Christmas movie, but I just don't see that, even though it is set around Christmas. And this is just one of them random sci-fi shark movies that my dad picked up called The Black Demon. I think he got it when we went to Walmart. It was on sale. And this we picked up over at Barnes & Noble, and it's the sequel to Twisters. This was actually pretty good. On to bag number one. Me, Mom, and Dad are a huge fan of this family show called The Waltons, and we got every season and the two movies that came before it. The first one was Spencer's Mountain, and it's basically The Waltons, but it's a whole different family name, and it's got Henry Fonda and Maureen O'Hara playing his wife. Perfect movie to watch. The very official start of The Waltons is with this movie, The Homecoming, A Christmas Story. If you want to watch a heartfelt family movie at Christmas time, this one you definitely got to watch it. And then we got season 1 and 2 of The Waltons, as well as season 3 and 4, season 5 and 6. Now, once I'm going through these, you'll probably be asking me in the comments, what is your favorite episode? It's hard to pick. They're all good. But I can tell you right here, season 7, the very first episode, they were paying tribute to Grandpa, and I said that one was really heart-wrenching. Then we got season 8 and 9. And 9 was when they started ending the series. Before they did, they got 3 farewell episode movies, and then they had 3 reunion movies afterwards. And we got them all in this movie collection. And the favorite out of this one, for me, would be The Walton Thanksgiving, because John Boy told his family he found someone he was going to marry. And plus, if you want to sit around and binge a TV show all day, you definitely go with The Waltons. We haven't even opened this one yet, but I got this from my dad. It's the Fast and the Furious 6 movie collection. Furious 7, which is the last one that Paul Walker was in, unfortunately. And then Fate of the Furious. This one is actually a live and concert DVD of the Osmonds' 50th anniversary. My mom's favorite group is the Osmonds. She loves listening to them. And I had a whole collection of Madea movies before, but I sold them all, but Mom kept this one. It's Madea's Christmas. That one was funny. I hope they make a sequel. And a Patrick Swayze movie that my mom loves to watch over and over again is Dirty Dancing. And this is the 20th anniversary edition. Now, I love this movie right here. Starring Sissy Spacek and Tommy Lee Jones. It's Coal Miner's Daughter, a biopic of Loretta Lynn. You get to see how Loretta Lynn grew up and then turned into a superstar. And then we're also a fan of Dolly Parton, so we got her 2 movies, Coat of Many Colors and the sequel, Christmas in Many Colors. I heard they were going to make a third one, but I haven't seen anything else about it yet. And this one is a George Strait classic that Mom just loves to watch because she says George Strait is her man. Also, the song that he sings in this movie towards the end, I Cross My Heart, that was Mom and Dad's wedding song. And finally, out of this bunch is more documentary type DVDs. The first one is called Confederate Goliath. It's just basically talking about the fight at Fort Fisher. Then we got Fort Macon, Standing Through the Tides of History. We picked this up over at the gift shop. JFK Remembered 50 Years Later. And Pearl Harbor, Waking the Sleeping Giant. In case number 2, we got a robot film that my dad loved, and I like it too, from Blumhouse's Megan. I'm surprised we didn't grab the second one by now, but I believe the second one was way better than that one, in my opinion. I love the whole action sequences in that one. And then this one was in my collection, but Mom grabbed it. It's Baz Luhrmann's Elvis biopic. Really good tribute to Elvis, in my opinion, but also I got a little teary-eyed towards the end when they showed Elvis in his last final appearance in concert, and then they showed him talking. I was like, dang, I wish that man was still around today. And then this one's another one of them documentary-type movies. We got it out of my uncle's movie pile he gave us years ago. And it's from the History Channel called Arch Enemy, Philistines. One of my dad's favorite shows that aired on TV was this crime solving show, Bones. He hasn't even opened these up yet because he keeps catching the reruns on TV. But this is the first season. They have season 2, 3, and season 4. And I like on the bottom it says Body Bag Edition. Then we got the 5th season, season 6, and 7 through 9 is wrapped with the criminal crime scene tape, but it says Criminally Good TV. And this is the 8th season and the 9th. And then we finally got the 10th season, season 11, and 12, which is the final chapter out of Bones. And to be honest with you, I used to watch the show with my dad until in the later season, it just got too bonkers for me to watch. I just hated they went off the air. Here's some more of my mom's Elvis DVDs. This one is called Elvis by the Presleys, which I think this was something that the estate did with Priscilla. And then we got Elvis, King of Entertainment. And then we got Elvis, Rare Moments with the King. Never been watched. And then we got Elvis Presley from the beginning to the end. That shows you right there, folks, she's really into Elvis. And these are not DVDs, they're all VHS tapes. And this one is Elvis Presley Graceland, hosted by Priscilla Presley. And then the rest right here is a 5-pack of some of his famous movies, like GI Blues, Paradise Hawaiian Style, Fun in Acapulco, King Creole, and Blue Hawaii. And the last are not even movies. These two right here, I already showed you a tidbit of when I did my storytime video about me getting nervous at the school plays. So there they are. And the rest of them are like tribute slideshow videos for my mom's mom, and a Father's Day video for my dad that shows my granddaddy in it. He got really teary-eyed when he watched that. My dad's mom from the funeral home, and my uncle, my dad's brother. Last case that has got random stuff in it, but I don't know if I should be showing these VHS tapes or not, but these are very old movies called Porky's and Porky's 2 The Next Day. I haven't seen these videos, but I heard from my parents that they can be nasty or a little bit of nudity or something in it. And we got this whole big complete box set of Titanic 100 Years Below, and this came out in 2012. And as you can see, they never even opened it. Like it's got a DVD, book, CD, and memorabilia. And one of my dad's favorite race car drivers was Dale Earnhardt Sr. And he's got this whole set called Dale, narrated by Paul Newman. And here's a movie with Dale Earnhardt I watched, and I thought it was a good biopic starring Barry Pepper as Dale, just titled 3. I think it was made the year he died, or they waited until like the following year. But it was actually a tearjerker throughout the whole thing, knowing that Dale Sr. had like a tough life sometimes with his wives and everything. But then we got a Sports Century Greatest Athletes Dale Earnhardt DVD the ESPN released. And then The Ride of Their Lives, narrated by Kevin Costner. And it's got Dale Sr., Jeff Gordon, Richard Petty, Bobby Allison, and Dale Wardrop. Now, in both mine and my parents' opinion, ever since Dale passed away, racing has never been the same again. And plus, they changed the rules so much that we don't even watch it hardly no more. All right, here's another VHS tape set that I grabbed out of my uncle's movie box he gave us. Is Thomas Jefferson, a film by Ken Burns, and it's both 1 and 2. Another movie out of that set called Diesel, The Man, the Engine, the Potential. The history of Rudolph Diesel and his amazing engine. So it's because of this guy we got diesel engines. Then we got a VHS tape on Diana, the People's Princess. Then we got the 1st, 4th, and 5th season of the show Good Times, the Jeffersons' 3rd season. And finally, a movie that has Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler in it together is Jersey Girl. This one is definitely a tearjerker because Ben loses his wife giving birth to his daughter in the very beginning and then falls in love with Liv Tyler's character. So, hope you all enjoy looking through my parents' physical media collection. But this has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Court channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and I said that's a wrap. Have a nice day, y'all.